for your New Orleans Pelicans, the big man, 6'10", number 1, Jonathan Isaac. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 17, Jared Vanderbilt. At forward, 6'7", number 5, Harper Jones. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 45, Linwood. The other guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0, King. The head coach of your home team, Pelican fans, that is your New Orleans Pelicans.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Devin Booker, John Collins out there with Malawach. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Barrett in at the shooting guard position. And for New Orleans, they've got Jonathan Isaac, Herb Jones out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Flanders in at the two-guard spot. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Here's Flanders. Pass to King. Here's Flanders, guarded by Barrett. Shot clock at 3. On the wing, Jones. Here's Flanders. Here's King. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Now here's Barrett, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. The left rim and out.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Flanders, all alone. Yes, it's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. King, rebounded by Malawach. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. From behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Pelicans have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's King. Booker defending. King, the pass to Flanders. Over Barrett. Kicks it out to Isaac. Hey, from beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And Their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
So it's Phoenix now, after the basket by New Orleans. Here's Booker, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
King, the pass to Jones. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Left side Booker, pass to Collins, and here is Barrett. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Going inside. Here's Flanders. Here's King, guarded by Barrett. Unloads from 13. Isaac. The Suns clearing. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Flanders' shot is good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Pass to King. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Back to Isaac. Here's Flanders. Six on the shot clock. The three ball. Rebounded by Malawach. Suns trail by 3. Okoro on the wing. Defended by Jones. Pass to Malawach. Right side Booker. Baseline jumper. Can't hit that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Isaac with a screen on Booker. King, the pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And in that two-man action there, Isaac's someone you need to track. I mean, he is really dangerous after rolling off the pick.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The Pelicans, number 1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Vanderbilt with a screen. King, the pass to Vanderbilt. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Fires in the triple.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Lets it go from deep. Here's Vanderbilt, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day. He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Pass to King. Now here's Vanderbilt. Puts it up. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. And here is Barrett. Ball stolen. To the wing, right side. Flanders passes to King. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Barrett.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Collins outside. 6 to shoot. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
3 points.
Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Here's Flanders. He's got 5. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Booker, the pass to Collins. Back to Booker. It's hauled in by Isaac. New Orleans in the lead. Here's King. 14 points for him last game against Houston.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Over Barrett. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And there's the drive for 3. Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
It's picked off. King, the pass to Marks. Nifty move. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Malawach. Phoenix making some changes. Done. He's checked in for John Collins. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Collins, he's checked in for the Suns. Okoro comes in for Branham. And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got John Collins, Devin Booker out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Malawach, and it's Okoro in at the 3, small forward. Here's King. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Clock at 6. That one's good for 2. Flanders has got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Barrett passes to Booker. The 17-footer. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Pass to Webb. And stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. Misses the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Brian?
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Barrett. And here's Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Here's King. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Collins outside. Pass to Malawach. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Pelicans cleared away. King's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And again, New Orleans no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Barrett. The D's right on him. Collins outside. To the middle. Outside Barrett. Booker for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Booker's got 15 points. Here's King. Here's Tucker to win the drought. Sinks it from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
It's Booker on the wing. He's got 15. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he can. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 1:17 left in the second period. And it's King missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Barrett finds Booker. Got a piece of it. Here's King. They set the screen. There's the drive. Pass to Webb. Here's Flanders. Guarded by Okoro. Here's King. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Collins.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
To the inside, Booker. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. This is his second trip to the line of the game. And it's tied up with that one.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Here's King. Outside Tucker. Pass to Flanders. Just 5 on the clock. Over Barrett. Flanders can't hit.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA.
The Magic facing some injury concerns. And this team depends on Vucevic for so much, and that's a big loss. He's a double-double machine, and he stretches the floor for those bigs. Other bigs just have difficulty coming out. Man, that's going to be important, his minutes.
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Suns. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Flanders in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Booker. 4 on the clock for the lead. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 23.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Flanders. Jones, the pass to King. And he banks in the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Phoenix is shooting pretty well at 45%. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
Pass to Jones. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Barrett passes to Booker. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Isaac. Finished off the break. Isaac's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And he's a strong man. Isaac's so physical getting to the bucket.
Okoro passes to Booker. Booker on the move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And he drops them first.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Flanders, guarded by Barrett. Isaac for 3. The Suns clear it. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes a step back. Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 27 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Flanders passes to King. Outside Jones. And there's a pick. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Suns leading. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Barrett. Collins a screen. Shoots from 14. Barrett can't hit. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Malowich. Malowich has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Booker. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Flanders. He's got 7. Pass to King. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Jones misses. The Suns shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Barrett passes to Collins. Okoro on the wing. Defended by Jones. Here's Barrett. Yep, that one goes. Barrett's got 5.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to King. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Flanders. He has 7. Pass to King. Shot to stop the run. Is rebounded by Okoro. Outside Barrett. Up top Booker. 27 points for him. And there's the whistle. Now one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. Here's King. Chalk up 2 there.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Malowich out there with John Collins. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Okoro in at small forward.
That bucket is what makes Book so special. He's a 2 with the handles of an elite point guard.
Pass to Marks. Here's Flanders, guarded by Barrett. Here's King. An easy 2 on the layup. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Back to Booker. Collins outside. Booker with a screen on right. Clock at 6. Here's Collins. Misses off the right iron. Pelicans trail by 18. Here's King. Puts up a deep 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Hey, right here.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Booker. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 40 points.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Here's King. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Barrett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Okoro outside. Pass to Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Got it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
To the paint. Here's Malawat, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Marks. Here's Flanders, guarded by Barrett. Flanders passes to King. The Suns clear it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Tries to break his ice. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Barrett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball, and New Orleans making a change here.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Phoenix leading by 23. Booker surveying the floor. Releases. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to King. Puts up a 3. Is rebounded by Okoro. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now. Not going to go that time. Jones with some nice D.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's King to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Malawat. Malawat has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
With the crossover, here's Flanders. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
2 minutes.
Pass to Keita. Allen on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. Allen's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's King. 4-3. Drops in the 3. King's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Pass to Branham. Launches it from deep. Jones grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
King. It's deflected. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The home